Alright, there we go. Maybe we'll have it work now. Holy shit, it's finally working. I was trying to get this to work. And, like usual, the fucking, the YouTube software decides not to want to work sometimes, and it's very irritating. But we're good now. But hello, and welcome to Dokie Literature Club. Literature Club. It is the club of literature. So basically, I have like played this game a little bit. I've watched multiple people play through it, so it's not going to be a surprise to me what happens. But if you were just now stumbling upon this game a year or so after it came out, then welcome to this experience. I skipped all the shit that said like beware of, you know, like people who are disturbed and all of that shouldn't play it. So if you are dealing with stuff in your life that is not super great, then you may want to skip this one. Just so you know. But yeah, let me do some shit. This is not going to work. So, well, shit. Here, deactivate that shit. Go here and activate it. There we go. All right. Where are we putting this webcam? I guess up in this top corner. Also, how does the audio sound? Deactivate that shit. Go here and activate it. There we go. Alright. The audio seems pretty good. I'm going to turn up the music just a little bit. Just a wee bit. What the fuck? Why did you reset yourself? Okay, there we go. The audio seems pretty good. I'm going to turn up the music just a little bit. Just a wee bit. What the fuck? Alright, cool. So, maybe that's a little bit too small. Maybe we can enlarge it just a tad. There we go. Alright. Maybe just a tad more. Cool. Well, here we go with this adventure. My name is Mike. I'm gonna check make sure the stuff went up on the social medias. Or wait, I think I'm gonna have to play it like this. Facebook takes forever to upload for some reason. Did I fix it by doing that? Okay, cool. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any of the attention that she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friends, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Oh, that's mean. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe. Oh, maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You said that you said that like you were thinking of ignoring me. That's mean, Mike. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something, 'cause ew. Fine, but you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Mike, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. I just realized that Sayori's voice is just the same as Ben's. Yeah, guys. Actually, no, Ben's voice is like, yeah, guys, I totally understand that. I kind of gave her a, oh my god, like, you told me you would join a club this year. I did? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time in games and anime. Uh-huh! I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Listen, alright? I don't need your shit, Sayori. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. I should have gotten water. This is all I have left. Oh boy, this is gonna be long. No promises, though. Will you at least promise that you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I don't think that's a proper sentence. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even though she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Same, brother. Clubs. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to angle this down now. I'm trying to get... Oh no. I made a mistake. Here we go. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Even the teacher's gone. And I'm surprised she didn't tell me to leave. I thought I catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if that's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. You know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the club, what? I can't fucking read. I don't know why I chose to do this game. Since she was the first person to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah. Oh god. Oh no. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep, you fucking dumb bitch. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll just stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally it's used for third-year classes and activities. Me being a second year, I don't know actually what year I am. I was gonna make a joke. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. I don't know what voice I gave her when I was doing a playthrough, not live. But I always imagined Yuri with like the really sweet, soft voice. Because she's like the really shy one or whatever. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Mike. What a nice surprise. I don't know what fucking voice to give her. Because it's like the, hi, and then there's the, oh my god, fuck you. And then there's the, hello, nice to meet you. And that's like all the female voices I can do. So, what are we going to do for her? Be like, I'll just read Monica's as my voice, and I'll just change my voice. Like my character's voice. Ah, Mike, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. They're all so fucking beautiful. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Well, what are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. There are fucking people going fucking crazy in the hallway, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know if y'all can hear them either, but it's fucking loud as shit. Oh, sorry. I'll just make my voice fucking weird as shit. No, that's gonna fucking ruin my voice. Sorry. Natsuki, Humph. Humph. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's probably also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You just ignore her You can just ignore her when she gets moody. She's kind of a cunt. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Oh, whoops. I kind of yelled that. Then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, and always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Oh. Yuri, who appeared comparable, more comparable. Yuri, who appears more comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. It's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, that's right. That's right. It's great to see you again, Mike. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Oh, fuck. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica. Oh god. Come sit down! Mike, we made room for you at the table so you can sit down next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made the cupcakes. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica, and I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full as she already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for you to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why did I start doing an Obama impression? My fellow literature club members. Apparently my character is just gonna be Obama. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you were I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. Oh, what? No, I clicked out of the game, my bad. Not for you know, you dummy. Alright. Settle down. You're, giving me an erection. That's the Game Grumps bit where they just do the Obama impression. I'm gonna pee. Oh, I'm gonna fucking pee. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Oh my god, I can't fucking stop yawning. I don't know why. Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm not even tired. I don't know what the fuck is going on. What's going on? You keep a whole tea set in the classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... No, I don't want to quit. That was an accident. I accidentally clicked the little X button. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so, That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the other major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate team last year? Haha, well, you know, to be honest, I can't really stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity, and I prefer and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it into something make something special out of it. And if it's encouraging others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Sayori also nods in agreement. But I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all of the effort into starting something brand new. Holy shit, I don't know why. Oh my god. Jesus. Excuse me, sorry. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that you'll really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do your best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Look at them all adorably lined up here. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Mike, what kind of things do you read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. As the President of the United States, I read manga a lot. Hello to whoever just joined the stream. Welcome, welcome. If you would like to, please join me in the chat. I'd love to talk to you. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. For you and your beautiful eyes. Just look at them. They're beautiful. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? What do you like to read? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the room of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your lack of take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. It was Stephen King. I desperately grasp for something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the club last meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud, okay? Give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is cute as you are. So he slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poem? No, what is it? Natsuki, you write your own poems, don't you? Well, I guess sometimes. I clicked out of the game. There we go. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. I wrote my inauguration speech one time, and that was difficult. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki's eye averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I don't know why I'm saying this, seeing as though I don't write and didn't want to be in the literature club anyway. So why am I giving Natsuki pointers on how she can live her life? I understand how it feels, Natsuki. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have experience writing too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. They're both a bunch of pansies and don't want to show their work. Oh, it's aw. Oh, I wanted to read everybody's poems. Well, not well. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and they look at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, the next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other. Oh, shit. and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Michael? Isn't that right, Mike? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Oh, hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? What's that? Now that we're both back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. I just want to put that out there. Sorry, you may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought. Mike, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? They're all so beautiful. That is, if writing a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps my arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. I've gotta get back to Michelle and my kids. I've gotta make another State of the Union, even though I'm not president anymore. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment, write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Oh no! Jeez. Micah, I look forward to... I'm doing the Obama thing without even trying. Micah, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the star... Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I don't fucking know. I already feel the anxiety swelling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Mike, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for the clubs. Oh sure, might as well. Yay! Alright, hold on. I gotta go get more water because I'm like talking non-stop because I'm reading this and my throat is dry. I need aqua. Agua? Not aqua. Agua. So 1 second. Alright, there we go. I have water, so I'll be good. Dokie, Dokie! Alright, here we go. With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. I would really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club. Will I be happy? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just set up the basic premise of this game and the fact that it's supposed to be a dating simulator. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alrighty. It's time to write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen to whoever likes your poem the most. So I think that Natsuki and Yuri are the two most adorable. But I think Natsuki is the most adorable. So let's see what kind of things. Natsuki would like cute socks. I knew it! And she likes fun. Oh, that's Sayori. That makes sense. Natsuki likes to party. Nope, that's Sayori. Damn it, I want Natsuki! Oh god, tragedy. Sugar! Lust! Oh, that's Yuri. Sadness. There's so many fucked up words in here. Because I already know what, like, the outcomes are and everything. But still. Dance! Oh no, I'm going for, like, Sayori. Heart. Oh, I guess I'm going for Sayori. I didn't mean to. Promise. That's still Sayori. Love. Sayori. I don't even know what that word is. Summer is Natsuki. Laugh is Sayori. Kawaii is Natsuki. Vibrant is Yuri. Chocolate is Natsuki. Scars I know is her, but the universe is Yuri. Vanilla is Natsuki. Dokie Dokie is Natsuki. Music is Sayori. Crimson is probably Yuri. Yep. Jumpy is Natsuki. I got a lot of Natsuki and I got a lot of Sayori, which is fine. Hi again, Mike. Hello. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. No, don't worry. I need a break from all of my presidential duties, so I decided to join the literature club. Ah, boy. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I can keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Mike. I hope that this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. So you already told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you even plan to come here to hang out or whatever. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you clearly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh, that's mean. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature, you fucking cunts, alright? Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Mike always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with my busy work without even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is messy and it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once, you stupid bitch. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Mike can become good friends too? I want to fuck Mike. Wait, what? Excuse me? Sayori. I usually say, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh no, you even brought something today, you know? Wait, Sayori, me? No, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Oh, what is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. I'm the president. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want me to. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's real short, so it should keep your squirrel attention span. And even if you don't usually read, you fucking uneducated swine who doesn't read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so goddamn cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace, which is probably 1 word a minute, because you're a fucking retard. I'm sorry, that was Yuri saying that, not me. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everybody's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some sort of scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So I am Monica. Excuse me. So and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the quarry. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an expressive sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Are you looking for something in here, Yuri? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff in the right spot. What a fucking bitch. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna fucking mess it up? Oh, God. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes around and on the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard. Oh God, excuse me. I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? Fucking bitch. Oh, oops. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stacks of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curiously, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right in the middle of the rest. Ah, much better! Oh god, I hit myself in the fucking face. Seeing a box set with one of the books missing is probably the worst and the most irritating sights in the fucking world. I know how you feel. The closer I look at the box that she's admiring, Parfait Girls is a series I never heard of in my life. Possibly means it's way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, then you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was in the tone of your voice, just like how mine is always bitchy. But I'll tell you one thing, Mike. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't fucking judge a book by its cover, bitch. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my mouth, and I slowly chew. Just kidding, it's into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's extremely moe. Or M-O-E? What's moe? I don't know what that means. What does moe mean in anime? Oh wait, whoops, I put a W. Mo is a Japanese term used in connection with manga or anime to describe something precious, usually but not always the ideal of youthful and innocent femininity, written with the kanji for to bud or sprout. The concept covers a range of ideal behavior for youthful female characters in manga or anime. Oh, okay. Interesting. Cool. So it's extremely, like, innocent and portraying, like, idealized feminine stuff, I guess. Which is fine. Don't just stand there! Ugh. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats the ground next to me! Excuse me, sorry. She pats the ground next to me, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Oh, what is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. Don't wait, did I say that? I've lost track of who the fuck is saying stuff. Oh, I said I guess that it's easier to sit together. Oops. I'm dumb. I was looking over at the delayed stream and I saw it. You'll make me feel all weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can really say it's a particularly bad thing. Exactly. Natsuki is fucking adorable. You know what I'm gonna do for this as well? Because I'm not like having to like use like With Pokemon, I usually have to use mouse and keyboard. With Hearthstone, it's just keyboard, but this is just clicking the mouse and reading. So I'm gonna get comfortable. We're gonna have this is gonna be like story time. I'm gonna move this fucking uncomfortable ass chair out of the way. Get this shit out of here. Over here. What is this uncomfortable ass shit? Oh. There we go. This is gonna be the best fucking stream. Alright. And then I got this fucking blanket ready. Because we're just gonna get comfortable. This food smells so fucking good, but I haven't finished it yet because it's super spicy. Hold up, are we ready? Like this. Put these back on. And then move this forward and this down a little bit. Yay! Okay, there we go. This works. This works marginally. Excuse me, better. Excuse me. Also, I've been meaning to get this fucking thing out from behind here. Got it. There we go. Because I lost the little ball bearing, not the ball bearing, I lost the bearing to this fidget spinner. And so I got it. So I can now sit and fidget with it and read. So yeah, I'm sitting next to the lovely and adorable Natsuki is what is happening right now, right? Alright. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Well, no, that's not her voice. Wow, how long has it been since I've read the beginning? You, don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of girls in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be any plot? Well, obviously, you think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. There's a lot of the beginning that's about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they all obsessed over this guy in the ice cream shop, but that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they go into the books, like when they go into all their backstories, and when some of the romance start to happen, that's when it really gets good. And there's so many touching parts. And is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. She's fucking adorable. Hey, wait! What is that supposed to mean? Natsuki's gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why, does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious because it's called fucking parfait girls. So I figured there would be a lot of anime. I mean a lot of baking. Also, this fucking light no longer is on my face because I fucking moved. I should learn how to use my own fucking lighting equipment. I'm a dumb idiot. Don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. It definitely didn't coincide with it. I definitely wasn't inspired because that's too embarrassing to admit. Like I would ever get into something because of a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. She clearly is. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Since of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, it's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Look at her. She's fucking adorable. We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something that you like with somebody else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't. That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? You don't share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Oh, sorry. Huh. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. I thought she was talking about like she doesn't have friends, but I get it. She just can't get her friends to read it. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up with them without being all like, "Hey, you still aren't grown out of that yet?" It makes me want to punch them in the fucking face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's possibly harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep up. I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the classroom. Except Monica kind of jerks about it. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh. I just can't win, can I? Well, paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Look at her. She's fucking adorable. So... Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. I don't know why I said it like that. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bit bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Oh god, excuse me. Just finished this chapter. No, I want that. Keep that. Oh, I want that. Keep doing that view, not this fucking classroom shit. The view of just, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usually a bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. Being able to provide that for Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready for today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. I thought you do... Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Huh. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said... Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll fucking murder you. By tomorrow, I've got presidential duties. I can't finish this manga. I gotta fucking sign laws and shit, or whatever the fuck the president does. I gotta tend to my children and do shit with Michelle. I've only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I just more of what's scared of what happened if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and I carefully slip the book into my bag. Oh no! By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done something like this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Where's my mouse? There. Okay. Keep clicking outside the game on accident. I can't wait. I can't wait! So Yuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled piece of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition book. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting where I stand. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Whose poem should I read first? Fucking Natsuki's. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair that I share mine with her first. Okay, well, let's get started with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. President things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems, you dumb cunt? Why don't you go ahead and read mine? That's what I had in mind when writing this, actually. I wanted to help you feel more comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, that's not that great, but I'll let you show what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it in your weird fucking bitch-ass way. Yeah. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go to... What? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. I'm pretty sure I never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she likes my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if we don't. Eagles can fly. Click outside the poem to continue. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can sneak. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. That's really sad, actually. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I didn't even have a reaction yet, girl. I like it. It's a nice break from all of the presidential documents that I have to read. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems is for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but then it hits hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme and at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in that line. So you did. I guess went more into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? I guess not. I guess I didn't think to learn anything from the fucking dumbass first year. But I guess it's totally fine. No. I was reading for a while. I need a little break from fucking talking. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. That's nice of her. Let's read Sayori's next. Because Sayori's is the hardest on my voice. Oh, no! Excuse me. This is a great poem, Mike. Are you sure this is your first time? Of course it is. Oh, it's not that good. Am I the only guy? Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, be honest. I was afraid. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just excuse me. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room, you fucking dumb bitch. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Mike. Deep down, you're not that selfish after all, you know? Trying new things like this is for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. But then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Look at those cute little cheeks and red bow in her hair. It's adorable. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry. I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kiss my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's my secret, but I trust you. But I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Kind of fell flat towards the end there, Sayori, not gonna lie. I like where you're going with it. The first two stanzas are pretty cool. The third stanza is really powerful. But then you mention fucking breakfast. And kind of garbage, but you know what? It's fine. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It just sounds like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line, you fucking pig. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late for school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Being so I'm the president, I see a lot of good writing. So we'll have to see how you do. I guess I'll show my poem to Monica. Hi, Mike. Hi, Mike. Having a good time so far? Yeah. I'm having a fantastic time. Good. I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you were to have any suggestions for the clubs, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up things, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Hahaha. Don't worry, Mike. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? That's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Oh, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Mike. Really. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Haha. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. I knew I got Natsuki. I knew I tried to get as many of the Natsuki words as I could, and I fucking did. Get on my level, bitch. Also, I also got like the little manga reading thing in the corner with Natsuki before anyway, so I think I'm good. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki. Oh yeah. And she's a good writer too, so take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance. Fuck. By any chance, would you have read anything by Shel Silverstein? I have, in real life. Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids. But if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably wouldn't much filler in her poem. You wouldn't find much filler in her poems. I can't read, I'm sorry. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get in meaning. Oh my god. I can't read. Why did I play this game? They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Anyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write in a way that everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. I cannot read cursive. is this? Oh. Fucking Twitch is giving me notifications. What am I doing? Hole in wall. Oh, I'm trying to get this started. Holy shit, I have to fucking yawn again. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle produces. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, it can't be. I reel blind, like a film let out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with the predominant copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking into it. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. That's some weird Inception shit, and real creepy, and makes me real fucking uncomfortable. Oh, the music changed and I got a little bit worried. So, what do you think? It's very freeform. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That's called spoken word, Monica, and I'm studying how to do spoken word, actually, right now, and it's very interesting. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm the fucking president. I gotta remember how to do my president voice. Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some sort of epiphany recently, and it's been influencing my poems a little bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly, but maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain is too fixed on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. You just need to move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, bye. I'm gonna have to talk to Yuri now. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fun. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Oh, yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it, though. Oh, so it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes, and we haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. No, I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And I have been through that myself. I kind of learned how to pick up out of them. I think most I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it is as oh god. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. Not just finding and building them, but getting them to work together is probably one of the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and writing and trying new things. Also, I hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be the literature club? Fucking cursive. I can't read cursive, dude. Ghost under the light. The tentacles of my hair. The tendrils of my hair illuminate breath. The amber glow. Beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The cost reminding street light to have withstood the rest of time. The last remaining street light to live with what the fuck? I cannot read cursive. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get really... Hey there. How's it going? I'm gonna get really close to the camera. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street life to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Interesting. I don't know why I couldn't read it from all the way back here. Oh, I gotta click out. There we go. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. But it took you a long time to read. That is not your fault. It is my fault. Not your fault. I cannot fucking read. Well, I just don't read script often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Really, I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. You're into ghost Yuri. Are you into ghost juries? I don't know what that just means. Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, Mike, you fucking dipshit. Really? I must have totally fucking missed the point. Like I said, I'm a fucking dipshit. Even though I'm the president. I'm a presidential dipshit. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience into their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolized, symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. I'm just really good. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Oh my fucking god. Jesus. Sorry. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I had anticipated. It was as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even though they were all being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They are gingerly exchange pieces of paper, staring at their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out that nice at all. Well, I have a couple of suggestions. Humph. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Mike liked it too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Mike liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, the music stopped. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Uh-oh. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Mike appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Yeah. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Mike started showing up. Natsuki, Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys! Slowly, both girls turn towards me as if they noticed me standing there. Mike, she's just making me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn how to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this would have never happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no fucking reason? The meaning should jump at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Mike. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Mike? Well, how'd I get dragged into this mess? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, it's going to be... Well... Natsuki is adorable. And Yuri is really hot. We've already tried to go for Natsuki. So I think that we should continue on the Natsuki path. And also, ideology-wise, both of them are correct. But, Natsuki. Yuri, you're really talented. Wait, hold on. I gotta get some water for the Obama voice. Natsuki, you're really talented. Well... But Natsuki has a point. I think that... I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feeling with few words can be just as impressive as well. I was the president. I wrote many speeches, and I want to make sure that those speeches are concise and to the point. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that. Yeah, I did. It did, didn't it? Huh. Shows you how much you know. That's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was the one being mean to me. Natsuki voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to some pretty heated... I glance over my shoulder. Sayori's nodding vigorously. So, yeah. You don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Huh? Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly, with a face that I can't help but feel bad for as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean anything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Mike. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Humph. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with everyone else. Yeah, they're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori. I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori's shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was a worthwhile experience for everyone. Especially you, Mike. And to be honest, it's nice to have a change of pace from lazying around as we go. It's nice. It's a nice change of pace from the lazying around we get a little too used to. Excuse me. Oh, so my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere? No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you could take a chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important part about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun! Good for you. Good for you. Of course. Wait, no, that was Monica, not me. Also, this is still really low. There we go. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. Whoa, what the fuck did I just do? There we go. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club means I can't spend all of my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it after all. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Mike, how about you? I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Mike, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Let's go. Sarah beams at me. It's surely been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I would, love to give them sweet president dick. But, this is a video game, and they're anime characters. So I won't be able to give them that sweet anime, or sweet president dick. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Mike, that's nice to get to spend on. It's nice that I get to spend all of this time with you in the club. But I think seeing you along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you, too. Let's. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everybody is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I say that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. More fucking poem writing. So Natsuki likes sweet, innocent, fun things like fireflies. What the hell was fucking Sayori? Alright. Bubbles! That's Natsuki. Bunny! Natsuki. God, the fucking suicide just thrown in there with the shit is unsettling. Even though I know what goes on in this game already. Because I've played a little bit of it and I've also watched a little bit of it. Or I've watched all of it. That is fucking not okay. Dance! Oh, that's Sayori. Chocolate is Natsuki. Bouncy is Natsuki. Grief is Sayori. Kawaii we know is Natsuki. Kiss is Natsuki. Lust Giggle is Natsuki. Skirt is probably not. No, Sugar's Natsuki. Love is Sayori. Fantasy Jumpy is Natsuki. Dokie Dokie is Natsuki. Pleasure is Yuri. Cute is Natsuki. Depression is gonna be Sayori, isn't it? Probably. Rain Cloud is Sayori. Rose is Sayori. Mouse is Natsuki. Death is Sayori. Jesus. Sayori is like the really depressed one, I'm pretty sure. Oh, another day passes and it's time for the club to meet again already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Mike! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to see. Oh God. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess always the simple things that get with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come buy a snack with me? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming in the club room. So you either are not hungry and wanted to excuse to take a walk, or you planned on conveniently forgetting that you spent all your money, so I could lend you some. But there's one more thing. I'm the fucking president. You're always hungry, and so that leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ha ha ha. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't know that she was listening in. Her face in a book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. That's not her voice. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Mike to let me borrow some money! That's... don't get me involved in that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling mischievous little stuff like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean it like that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like the way you speak your mind, Jerry. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and I had to accept the resolution. Revolution? The revolution. Oh. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? I'm depressed. Oh, God. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, you fucking asshole. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Who the fuck hit her? Ah! I didn't know as something smacked Sayori in the face and tumbles to the desk. It was my president dick. Oh! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Because I just paid my retribution? Retribution! Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. Why does she sound like Sonic? But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just ate it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over there. You're going, holy shit. You're going through a lot over there. Just, holy fuck. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours looks really good too, Nutsaki. Natsuki, can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. I'm really happy you shared this one with me, though. Sayori gets out of her seat and behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez, just... I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometime. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have you heard anything about her lately? What the fuck? Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Huh. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That is not true. All of you are way more adorable than Monica. That's true. Excuse me? Yeah, excuse you, fucking slamming shit outside my door. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there we go. Can I like mess with like the size of this? Oh shit, I can. I didn't realize that. Hold on. Whoa, that's weird. Huh. I don't realize it, but I can like mess with like the size of it. Interesting. Oh boy. We're going for like 2 hours of reading and my voice is fucking shot. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose to close a club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically looks at me, glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? I'm the president and I got here on time. Well, my last period of the day is study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it, being the president and all. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Mike. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Alright, I think this is a good stopping point. Let me save there. Where is it? One second. There we go. Well, I've honestly got to get a bunch of stuff ready for today, or for tonight. We're doing a stream at 11 o'clock tonight. Me and Fred going through all of the newest Hearthstone reveals and whatnot. So I got to get stuff ready for that, and that's going to start in a little bit. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please do leave a like and a comment down below. Hit the subscribe button. Turn those notifications on if you want to be notified when I go live on YouTube. Also check out Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter down below as well, because I will be posting. I post on there whenever I go live, so make sure you check that out. And if you want to, please join the Discord, link down in the description down below as well. Discord is just a fun place where I post. I post when I upload videos and when I am about to go live, but I also want people to go in there and start talking more and more about all of the I don't know what the fuck, I just totally lost my train of thought. I want people to go in there and talk about video games and card games and Magic the Gathering, Hearthstone, Pokemon, all that kind of stuff. So check out the Discord. I want people to join it. Also, if you want to support me monetarily, I would super appreciate it. I have a Patreon and I have merchandise that you can check out in the links down below. I also have Stream Elements tips set up as well. If you would like to tip me while I am streaming, I would super appreciate it. So check that out down in the description down as well. Thank you very much in advance. But other than that, make sure you guys keep the audio straight with you, because Michael from Stevensville Gamer is going to be signing off now, because I got to get stuff ready. So 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah.